guys! Alright, so today I am doing probably one of my last cloth diaper review type videos. After this, I pretty much have talked about or shown you guys like every single type of diaper that I have used and that I like. So today's review is on the Rumparooz covers, and I had talked to you guys about that kind of like in my last little Joey's review, that I was not using those yet because they were still a little bit too big and like the fit just wasn't right. But now I can say her being almost next week she'll be 2 months old. And the little Joeys, they're pretty much no longer able to hold up to the same absorbency. They fit good. She's on like the last snaps. So the fit is still fine, but she really can only be in them like 2 hours max, and then like she starts feeling kind of leaky around the leg area. So we have moved on to the Rumparooz now. Those fit really good. So this is what they look like here. This is the actual like setting that she is on. So we leave 2 buttons in the center. It's all the way snapped down to the smallest size, as opposed to this one here you can see is unsnapped to like the biggest size. So that's like the size. It's hard to tell like the size comparison like this, but there is a little bit of a difference. So having these covers has just honestly like reaffirmed my love for covers. That was like the main system that I did with Kira, and using these I am just like obsessed with it like all over again. These ones are a little bit different than the ones that I've used in the past. All of the covers that I have used have, you know, the elastic in the back to kind of adjust better, but I've never used one that had elastic in the front. And I like it, I'm okay with it, but I do kind of wish that it didn't have it, if that makes sense, because it does seem like it kind of imprint on their skin a little bit more, which is not a big deal, honestly. Like, she'll get it if she's been like laying in the swing or car seat for a while or whatever. Like, it's pretty much bound to happen with whatever diaper that she wears. Just kind of like if we're wearing like tighter pants or something like that, or socks, you know, around your ankle, you'll have kind of like a little bit of like an imprint. So this does seem to do that just a little bit more than I remember the other ones doing. But this also has like the double gussets, which I really love, like the other ones had. So honestly, like, it's not that big of a deal. It just is a little bit different. And sometimes I have to kind of maybe loosen it a little bit more around the waist, like whenever she wears it overnight, for example. I don't have it quite as tight around the waist, just in case. Like, I just don't want it to be too tight. But you do want to make sure that it is tight enough to where they're not leaking. So you kind of have like a trial and error. So honestly, out of the all-in-one diapers, you know, like the little Joeys that I've used or the covers, I honestly can say like I like the covers more. I loved the little Joeys for having a newborn. They were really good, really convenient, and really easy. But I feel like they have more cons that can come with them, as far as like dry time, cost, of course, is like probably the biggest con. Just little things like that, as to where, you know, I can buy a big package of pre-folds for cheap and they also dry really, really quick. So they're just a little bit more convenient. Another great thing that I like about the covers is like for nighttime, I always will tri-fold it. So I'll put it in here like this and, you know, just put the cover over it and she's good to go. For nighttime though, I can add another insert over the top, and instantly this becomes something that she can wear all night. I do like that you are able to customize and adjust to how much absorbency they need, because just a pre-fold may be fine for the day, maybe fine for 3 or 4 hours or whatever, but it's not going to last the whole night. So I like that you can adjust and kind of customize that. There is, I think I've showed it in one of my really old videos, one of like the first ones that I did about cloth diapers. There is like an overnight fitted diaper that I like. And we will be getting those whenever this system is not enough absorbency. So I'm hoping that doing it this way will last for a while, but I know at some point we will have to get those fitteds, which those, I'll link that video down below so that you guys can see what I'm talking about, because I'm probably not going to do, like I said, another like cloth diaper review video, but those are like sustainable baby-ish, and they are super, super absorbent. They're amazing. They're like the only thing that we could get to work for Kira whenever she started getting kind of like to the 9 months mark. She was, you know, sleeping 12 hours through the night, but peeing like crazy, and she would just soak through everything. And that was like the only diaper that we found that she would be completely dry whenever she woke up. That being said, we'll see how long that we can get away with, you know, just doing the pre-fold and the insert inside the cover, but that has been really great so far. Like I said, the little Joeys, I did find, you know, that there was a little bit of cons as far as dry time or cost, but honestly, I feel like covers are the only thing that I really do not have any cons with. These here each cost me $10. 7 is pretty much all that you need. Just pretty much 2 a day, and then of course 1 on the day that like you're going to be washing your diapers. So yeah, that for me, the cost is honestly kind of a no-brainer. Of course, I don't exactly remember how much the other ones we got Kira were, that were like the size 1 and the size 2. I think they might have been maybe 12. So they were a little bit more. I think the newborn ones are a little bit cheaper. But yeah, there's really no cons, honestly, that I have found with covers. They are very simple to use, very easy to use. They do take a little bit of getting used to when you're trying to like adjust the fit that works best for them, like as they grow, you know, as you're like, okay, do I need to unsnap it yet to a bigger size or not? That's really like the only thing that kind of can be a little bit tricky. But other than that, they're really easy to use, and they're not that much harder than your all-in-one diaper. I'm also going to insert a couple pictures of what Kensington looks like in them, and then also what she looks like them in clothes, because I know a lot of people say with cloth diapers that they're pretty bulky. That's kind of a concern, is that they don't want them to be like super, super huge. And so far, these ones seem to fit her really well to where they are not super bulky. I will link down below the site to where you can buy the Rumparooz. Of course, I bought mine on Amazon, which was a little bit cheaper to do it that way because of shipping and stuff like that. So yeah, that is pretty much it. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I am thinking about maybe starting to do some vlog style videos. I know that not everybody likes kind of like the sit down in front of the camera and talk kind of videos. So that is something that I am thinking about. I don't think it will be in replace of these videos. I think it will just be in addition to. So maybe I would also post videos on Monday and Friday. So let me know in the comments down below kind of like what you guys' thoughts are on that. And I'm not exactly sure like when I would even start that, but that's just kind of something that I've been having like in the back of my mind that would be kind of fun to do, something a little different. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Please subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!